The air crackled with anticipation. It was a perfect June evening in Boston. Fenway Park, the old cathedral of baseball, stood ready. Tonight, the New York Yankees were in town. This was Red Sox versus Yankees, a rivalry etched deep in baseball history. The date, June 6, 2025, promised another chapter. Fans had waited eagerly for this showdown. Every seat in the historic ballpark was filled, a sea of red mingled with pockets of navy blue. Chants began even before the first pitch. The smell of hot dogs and popcorn filled the air. The rivalry between these two teams is legendary, passed down through generations. Each game adds a new layer to the story. Both teams were playing well this season. The players felt the buzz during their warm-ups. The Green Monster loomed large in left field, a silent witness to countless moments. Both managers knew the importance of this series. A win tonight could set the tone. This was not just a regular season game, it felt like October and June. The lights shone brightly over the green diamond. The national anthem echoed, then a roar erupted. The Yankees would bat first. The Red Sox prepared to defend their turf. This ancient rivalry was about to ignite once more. The stage was perfectly set for drama. The game started with a bang. The Yankees wasted no time. Aaron Judge stepped up as the second batter. The Red Sox pitcher delivered a fastball. Judge swung. Crack! The ball soared over the Green Monster. Yankees led 1-0. Yankee fans erupted. In the bottom of the first, Boston answered. Ceddanne Rafaela launched a home run to deep left center. Fenway Park exploded with joy. The score was tied, 1-1. 2 home runs in the first inning, 1 for each side. The fans were already getting their money's worth. The first inning had delivered fireworks. The rivalry was alive and well. The crowd buzzed, knowing this was just the beginning. After the explosive first inning, the pitchers settled down. Both starters found their rhythm. The Red Sox hurler, shaken by Judge's homer, refocused and mixed his pitches. Weak ground balls and pop-ups became the norm. The Yankees hitters struggled to make solid contact. The Red Sox pitcher worked through the second and third innings cleanly. The Yankees starter, despite Rafaela's blast, remained composed. He struck out 2 in the second, and his defense backed him up. A diving stop by the shortstop ended a potential rally. The fourth inning continued the trend, both pitchers in command. Outs came quickly, hits were rare. The crowd, once boisterous, grew focused, appreciating the chess match. Each pitch carried weight. A single mistake could shift momentum. Boston's outfield made a running catch, robbing extra bases. The score stayed locked at 1-1. The early fireworks faded into a tense tactical battle. Runs would be hard to come by. The middle innings showcased the art of pitching and defense. Every out mattered. The managers watched closely, planning their next moves. The tension simmered beneath the surface. The rivalry was now a test of nerves. The game hung in the balance. The stalemate finally broke in the top of the fifth. The Yankees started with a leadoff walk. A sharp grounder took a tricky hop. Everyone was safe. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Gleyber Torres stepped in, known for clutch hitting. He worked the count full, fouling off tough pitches. The runners moved on the pitch. Torres shortened his swing and lined a single past second base. The runner from second raced home, sliding in just ahead of the throw. Yankees led 2-1. Torres stood on first, his teammates cheering. The Red Sox pitcher limited further damage, retiring the next 3 batters, but the Yankees had nosed ahead. The run felt huge in such a tight game. New York had manufactured a run through patience and timely hitting. The Red Sox now faced a deficit again. Their offense needed to respond. The Fenway crowd urged their team on. The pressure was back on Boston. The Yankees' dugout buzzed with energy. The game had shifted ever so slightly in New York's favor. The Red Sox regrouped, determined to answer. The rivalry's intensity only grew. Every pitch, every at-bat mattered now. The drama was far from over. Fenway braced for the next twist. The Red Sox did not trail for long. In the bottom of the 6th, they mounted a comeback. A hard-hit single to left brought energy to the dugout. The next batter laid down a perfect bunt, moving the runner up. The following batter worked a walk, 2 on, 1 out. The cleanup hitter, quiet so far, stepped up. He swung at the first pitch, sending a line drive down the right field line. The ball rolled to the wall. Both runners scored. Fenway erupted. Red Sox led 3-2. The dugout celebrated, momentum swinging to Boston. The rivalry's energy was electric. The stage was set for a dramatic finish. The seventh inning brought a different kind of fireworks. With Boston leading 3-2, emotions ran high. A Yankee batter faced a new Red Sox reliever, known for pitching inside. A fastball sailed high and tight, the batter ducked, glaring at the mound. Words were exchanged. The umpire quickly intervened, warning both sides. The next pitch was close but fair, strike 3. As the batter walked back, he muttered something. The Red Sox catcher responded. Players from both dugouts edged onto the field. Umpires moved to prevent a brawl. Both managers stormed out, arguing with umpires and each other. The Red Sox manager was especially animated, feeling his player was provoked. The umpires issued warnings to both benches. But the Boston manager wouldn't let it go. After a heated exchange, the crew chief ejected him. The Fenway crowd booed as their manager kicked dirt and left the field. The ejection added drama to an already tense game. Play was delayed, the atmosphere even more charged. Every pitch, every play now felt magnified. The rivalry's fiery side was on full display. The players refocused as the game resumed. The crowd buzzed, hungry for more action. The stakes had never felt higher. The battle raged on. The game moved into the late innings. The Red Sox clung to their narrow 3-2 lead. Every out felt like a small victory for Boston. The Yankees threatened in the 8th but came up empty. The top of the 9th, Yankees' last chance. Boston brought in their closer. The crowd rose to its feet. First batter grounded out, 1 down. Second batter struck out, 2 down. The Red Sox were 1 out away from victory. But Aaron Judge stepped to the plate. He had homered in the first and now represented the tying run. The closer delivered his best pitches. Judge fouled off several. The count went full, 3-2. The stadium held its breath. The closer fired a fastball. Judge connected. The ball split the outfielders, rolling to the wall. The Yankee runner, who had walked, raced home. The throw came in, but it was too late. The runner slid in safely. Game tied. Judge stood on second with a clutch double. The Yankee dugout erupted. Their fans cheered wildly. Red Sox fans were stunned. Judge had delivered again. The score was 3-3. The game was heading to extra innings. The rivalry had produced another classic moment. Both teams regrouped for the battle ahead. The tension was at its peak. Fenway braced for more drama. Tied at 3, the game moved into extra innings. The automatic runner rule put pressure on both teams. In the 10th, the Yankees bunted their runner to third. Boston's infield played in, cutting off the run with a shallow fly and a groundout. The Red Sox escaped the jam. In the bottom half, Boston bunted their runner to third. The Fenway crowd was on its feet, hoping for a walk-off. The Yankee reliever struck out the next batter. The next hitter was intentionally walked, setting up a force at any base. The strategy worked. A double play ended the inning. The game moved to the 11th, still tied. Both teams had used several pitchers. Managers made strategic moves with every batter. The fans were captivated, witnessing a classic. Home runs, great defense, clutch hitting, and now free baseball. The rivalry was delivering on its promise. Every pitch felt like it could decide the game. The tension was relentless. Both teams dug deep, searching for an edge. The crowd's energy never faded. The managers exchanged nervous glances. Someone had to break through. The question, who would seize the moment? The 11th inning loomed. The drama was far from over. The breakthrough finally came in the top of the 11th. The Yankees, with a runner on second, executed perfectly. A ground ball moved the runner to third. A deep sacrifice fly to center brought him home. Yankees led 4-3. Their dugout erupted, knowing how crucial that run was. The pressure shifted to the Red Sox. In the bottom half, Boston's automatic runner stood at second. The Fenway crowd tried to rally their team. The Yankees reliever was ice cold. He struck out the first batter. The next batter popped up, 2 outs. The final batter represented Boston's last hope. The count went to 2-2. The pitcher delivered a sharp breaking ball, swing and miss. Strike 3, game over. The Yankees celebrated a hard-fought road victory. The Red Sox players watched, disappointed but respected by their fans. It had been an incredible battle from start to finish. Early home runs set the tone. Judge and Rafaela traded blows. A tense duel followed. Clutch hits, a manager's ejection, and extra inning drama. This was a classic chapter in the Red Sox-Yankees rivalry. June 6, 2025, would be remembered. A night of unforgettable baseball.